Hey, what up, legends? How's it going? Today for Daily Deck Showcase, we are going to be playing a unique Shaman deck created by a player named Jamie G, who posted a guide for this on Hearthstone. The idea is a control Malygos Shaman combo type deck, which also runs Chef Nomi towards the end of the game. So once we've drawn our entire deck, we can actually have a little backup and trying to win with Chef Nomi. The deck looks pretty darn interesting. We'll give this a try on the ladder, and of course, hopefully have some fun while doing so. I also have a giveaway this week on the channel. I'm giving 2 bundles of 15 card packs to subscribers on here. If you want to participate in that, have a chance of winning some cards for yourselves on next Sunday. That's when the giveaway is. All you have to do is be subbed to the channel. I know there's a lot of you watching that believe you are subbed, but you're technically not. So just make sure you are. Click on that big red button if you have not already, and then leave me a comment down in the comment section. Let me know what you think about, combo decks like this. And of course, I'll enter you in the draw for those decks. So good luck to you. Now, the idea is draw. Draw. That's all we're trying to do until we get Geppetto on turn 8, and then we get our Malygos for 1, and just obliterate your opponent. Now, it's probably not gonna happen on the first try. It can be a little difficult, and you can draw Malygos beforehand, so it's not as good. But there aren't that many minions in the deck. You are playing a lot of control. You don't have the Lightning Storm, instead you have a Gathiski, but I've got both of them in my hand, so I've got 2 easy board clears. And that is going to do a lot of good work for us. And we can draw a ton of cards with Spirit of the Frog. So can my opponent, of course. Because he's playing Book of Specters. But it should be pretty good. Oh. Okay, that's a free draw on him. Cool. I've got the frog at least. I've got Nomi. At least it's not Alex or Malygos, because that would kind of suck. There's a giant. At least we can freeze the giant for a little bit. So let's just do that. Freeze the giant. Get a 2-drop spell, which is Brew. We only have one of those, so, I will taunt this little guy. I'll play coin. I'm just trying to get as much value as possible out of this whole deal. I can silence this. If he doesn't get any more, I will totem. And do I also totemic smash the Acolyte, or do I wait? You know what? I think I'll totemic smash the giant, actually, because I want to get rid of it. And I can get rid of it next turn with Agatha's schemes. So he's gonna play a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, he is definitely going to be playing a lot of stuff here. Auctioneer is pretty nice. I believe we'll just play Agatha's scheme. Ziliax ain't dead. Well, that's a neat little herd shock there, isn't it? This is completely fine. This is completely Malygos. Okay, so we have drawn Malygos. So we no longer have the OTK, but I believe that is fine. There are ways for us to survive quite long with a deck like this.
My calculations are flawless.
Well, guess what? Agatha's King cleans everything here. So I can't play that. Okay, lightning bolts. That's pretty good. It is going to help. Of course, I've got the auction. Can he not? Well, actually, I've seen worse. I think I can Geppetto here, because Geppetto gives us Alex. Guaranteed. We get a 1-cost Gadgetzan, a 1-cost Alex. if he does leave the Wrath of Her Totem, we could have a surefire way to victory. Granted, I draw like Lava Burst or something. There is a way. We can do this. Loosenbark. Okay. Well, I mean, we'll see what we accomplish with this, but he does kill. Okay, he does kill the Wrath of Our Totem. It's not so cool. He gets a Gruul. So I straight up need. I believe I just need to survive this turn or so. So I'll play Gadgets and Auctioneer.
I got the best deals anywhere.
I will heal myself. There's a Lava Burst. Heal myself. There's a Hex. I'll Hex this little guy. Right here. Get Ancestral Healing on this. Pretty decent. And then we'll zap Loosenbark. Lower the amount of damage. Got quite a bit of damage in my hand. This is a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. We're in a difficult situation, I would say. But it is absolutely possible for us to defeat our opponent. Especially even more so if he doesn't kill the Gadgets and Auctioneer. Which would be a very, very terrible mistake for him. Listen, how much damage do we have? I've got... I don't have enough. I don't have quite enough. I don't believe I do have quite enough. But one thing that I can do is play the Spirit of the Frog. Play the Brew. So that way we get our Lava Burst for lethal. And then just keep doing that. And, right, Totem. And pass. And we do have lethal next turn. Quite easily at that. And then he would need to do 25 damage to me, which is technically possible. He just needs 13, so that's 2 fireballs and a ping. Something along those lines. Some charging minions. That's not good. Like such. I like Kier there. That kind of hurts. Please don't finish me off. That's 6. 1 fireball. That's all he needs. 1 goddamn fireball. Which he doesn't get. Alright, well, good sir. You have been exterminated. Here's a lava burst, here's a lava burst, here's a lightning bolt, and here's a totemic smash. Well played, sir. I highly appreciate that. We did survive long enough with our Witch's Brew. That was very, very powerful. So you can see, even without having Malygos for 1 mana, it is still possible for you to OTK your opponent. Alex Straza is just that goddamn good. Yeah. So whether you get one or both is, you know, what makes it completely different. You know, if you have Malygos and Alex for 1, you only basically need 1/2 spells, depending on how much damage you can inflict on them. It's a little interesting. You will notice you have a ton of cards in your deck that only cost 0. That is to assist you with the card draw with Spirit of the Frog, because you want to go through your deck as fast as you can. That will assist with that. So here we try to get for the early game. You try to get a Spirit of the Frog. You're playing against something aggressive, you can keep a Zap, you can keep a Frost Shock, which I would not recommend. most of the time, but you can. You shouldn't. You should aim for the lightning bolt. Lightning bolt is pretty good. You could also try to keep a Nagatha scheme, which I've done. The idea here is that the opponent's gonna fill up the board, but you don't really care. This is kind of, it kind of acts like a reset button. It's like, oh yeah, okay, this happened, it's fine, I can just clear everything. And it does a lot of work for us. Okay, we get Chef Nomi. We won't be, we won't be playing. Oh wow, I just paid 3 to get a zap. Well, at least when I get the Spirit of the Frog, I'll be able to draw for quite a bit. Well, that's pretty good. I think that's an instant hex. Right? We don't want to have to deal with that. So that's instant hex. Next turn we can play Spirit of the Frog, Zap, Totemic Might. Fortunately, this isn't a totem, so. But yeah, you'll only really use that to draw. And well, you've got 4 cards that help you draw in this deck. So, never mind. And it's super easy for you to get your Witch's Brew because you only have 2 spells that cost 2, really, so. He plays the weapon. Oh no. What a ridiculous... Yeah, okay, that happens. He only had 1 out of 2. Again, Malygos. Well, alright then. Let's go Spirit. Let's go Totemic Might. Here's a Frost Shock. I'll just freeze him. Of course, and I'll zap this little guy. You know, I'm just trying to get some spells here. Alright. Smash that. We've drawn quite a bit of cards that way. Now, the Witch's Brews are going to help us get our 3 cost spells. We still have 3 of them in the deck. You can do that with only 1, if you want. The other one you can just keep for later.
This guy's toast.
Alright, alright. As I said, that goes face. I mean, what is this guy doing? I would appreciate understanding what this guy's doing. I'm just gonna heal. I mean, why the hell not, right? I'll just get rid of this. There's no longer any 2 cost spells in her deck. Now if my opponent wants to refill a little bit, I'm good. I've got the scheme. Is that a fan? Does he run? He runs fan. Okay. Ton of Knives is an interesting choice here. Okay, and he gets the SI back in his hand. That's extra damage. He puts it back down. I'm alright. I still have another Witch's Brew. I'll wait a little bit on it though. Obviously. There's another deck. I get the scheme. Just totem pass. Ideally, we just want the guy to fill the board a little bit, clean it up, way to gather scheme. Don't know if we'll get to that point. My opponent seems to be pretty aggressive, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem. He's trying quite a bit too. That's interesting. Not as much as I am, obviously, but still. My question here is it better for me to triple Witch's Brew or to clean the board? The answer is probably triple Witch's Brew. Well, actually, no. I could just quadruple. I'm just gonna spend my whole turn healing for 14 with the 1 card. I no longer have any more heals in the deck, so I have to be a little careful. But I've got some removal. I'm really waiting for a key turn where, yeah, like this, where he plays a bunch of stuff, and then I just scheme. It's gonna have to be this one, 9 damage one that I play. But there's no other. Or I could just play Geppetto, guarantee myself in Alex. I think I'll do that since I still have like a decent life total. And then I can, I think I'll Earth Shock this guy. Just to reduce 2 damage on me right now. It's not fantastic, but at least, you know, it still has a place. I believe we'll have to do like last game, where we Alex Straza OTK him out. We'll have to play our Gadgets and Auctioneer, play a bunch of spells. At least I'm assuming that's going to be the plan. Double Deadly Poison. Is he going all in? I think the guy's going all in. I absolutely believe he is going all in. Full face. Might have to Alex Stress him myself, actually. Yeesh. That is not good. I'm down to 10. So, I guess I'll do 6. Well, actually, how much does this do? 4? Okay, I think I might be able to save myself one more turn. I'll attack here. Then I will play a Gathis Scheme for 2. Kill everything. We are going to play the Auctioneer. Ancestral Healing on this little guy. Totemic Might. There's a Lava Burst. I do have to Lightning Bolt. I'm probably going to Totem first. Hopefully a Totem. A Taunt Totem. No. Okay, that's good. Ancestral Healing. We'll play on the other one. We get the other Auctioneer. We would be missing 2 damage, which we'll get from the Totemic Smash. So I will pass here. Either Totemic Smash or Geppetto Joybuzz, depending on what he does do. If he doesn't kill Joybuzz, I think we just have him from the get-go. But there's a chance it goes sideways. Okay, does this? He saps Geppetto. I'm gonna need to get that. I'm gonna need to get that this turn, won't I? Little Totemic Smash. Ah. Does he kill the Auctioneer? I hope he does not.
I'm out of cards.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm straight up dead. I'm not dead, I'm at 1 HP. And he did not kill the little guy. Okay, well, I believe it is you who are dead. And I'm very sorry about that. Lava Burst. Lava Burst. Well, actually, no, we're both dead. Actually, no, I am dead. I'm the one that is dead. Or not. There we go. Exactly, lethal. Nah, guys, I was scared a moment and was like, wait, I can just kill it. Fucking retarded. Yeah, as long as we just have drawn our entire deck, we don't need him anymore. Alright, well, I mean, deck is working pretty darn well at the moment. We get 2 wins against some of the most annoying decks on the ladder. Annoying in terms of win rate. And if we can win consistently against that, well, this deck actually has a place. And that makes me really happy. Don't want Malygos in my opening hand, though. It is a rogue. I do have an Agathis Scheme in my starting hand. And I believe I will keep it, as it is pretty important. Especially against aggressive decks. It does get rid of a lot of threats, and it keeps growing. Totemic Smash could be pretty good early game against pirates or whatnot, so that's pretty nice. And of course, Farsight is going to help me draw. Yeah, like here, Totemic Smash. Absolutely fantastic. So, let's go. Here we go. We get a taunt. Yay, Taunt Totem. Actually a totem that we care about. Of course, Stoneclaw dies. And he's gonna coin out, what, SI7? Edwin. Ah. That's a little annoying. I can't get rid of it immediately. I do have Hex next turn. 3-cost Auctioneer. Oh boy. I'll take it. That could be very good. Yep, okay, so that's a lot of hurt. I'm gonna hex that immediately. Let's do this. Pass. Now, usually you want to get your Spirit of the Frog to just start training spells. Catch-Gen Auctioneer isn't too bad either, though it does actually draw minions as well, which is not very interesting. There's not much we can do about it. Okay, I'll Auctioneer, kill this, get the Scheme, and then we'll play Totemic Might, and then we get Spirit of the Frog. Okay, so even if he does kill the Auctioneer, I still have Spirit of the Frog. Spirit of the Frog will help me draw Witch's Brew, which is guaranteed if I play a 1-cost spell with it, and then I can heal from there. And against, rogues, it's really freaking good. In fact, it's almost essential. You got a free frog, which was already free. Neat. Oh, but it does help him get the raiding party going. Alright. I'm okay with that. Okay, cool. Spirit Frog is gonna happen. And then Earthshock. The one reason I'm going to play Earthshock is because he already played is Edwin, and usually Edwin is the only thing you really want to Earthshock against Rogue. And this can be buffed by Malygos for us to kill him later. If we manage to get cheap Malygos. Which doesn't happen very often, but is a possibility. However, I'm taking a lot of damage. I don't really appreciate that. I believe I'm going to have to brew myself. Draw the Farsight, draw the Lava Bursts. And I believe that's it. Now, I could heal myself a bit more. I already healed for 8. I could also just Farsight, but I think I'm gonna Witch's Brew. Freeze this guy as not to take damage next turn. I mean, it also draws me the Witch's Brew, and then I'm really just looking for my opponent to overcommit, basically. Like, just find a turn where he decides that he wants to play a bunch of stuff. That is not really an overcommitment, though. That is just a normal commitment. I think we could Farsight. I think we could Farsight here. Farsight, Spirit of the Frog. That is pretty nice. And then I can Totemic Smash here. Totem. Pass. Maybe we get some 0-cost spells, so that way we can draw a little bit more. But also looks like my opponent is committing on the board, and that is going to be an Agatha scheme from me. I would just like to draw an extra card before. That's an Alex. Yeah, no. That's gonna absolutely just be Agatha scheme. Oh, let's play this one, though. You only really need to play this one. Totem. And that's a pass on my turn. Alexstrasza is expensive, so I'm gonna have to somehow put her on the board without dying. But at the same time, if we do draw Malygos... No, I don't think it's enough. I do think that... We did play a few of her spells to actually get rid of her opponent's stuff and whatnot. I do believe that I'm going to have to Alexstrasza my opponent. And Malygos. Oh, hey. So he's drawing quite a bit. Like, an actual lot. That is not good for me. That is not actually good for me. I will play Auctioneer.
Deals anywhere.
I believe. I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna heal again. I'm gonna Totemic Might. Ancestral Heal. You know, just chain those spells. Here's Chef Nomi. Okay, cool. It's gonna be a little complicated putting down Alex Drez on the board. I might have to rely on Chef Nomi for the win. Not sure. Probably gonna have to be the case though. Since I'm assuming he's just gonna be able to just yeah, do this and then start smacking me in the mouth. Or like way too much. Good thing I've got a Gethys. What is that? What is this? Double Chef Nomi. Miscreant. At least I can kill everything. What does he get back though? Please give him like something really bad. Oh. Oh boy. I do have two Agathas. Now the problem is, well, now really what the problem really is that he got Ice Baron Togwaggle back, and he can do it again, and I'm probably going to die directly from that because he's gonna get giant shit out of that. I can't deal with this. Look at him. Look at him. Actually fucking look at him. Ah, it's Grifters. That could have been worse. Could have been a little bit worse. Malygos would be a nice draw. I don't know if it's good enough. Am I dead? The question is, am I dead? I do feel like I have to take a chance and say to myself, oh, I'm not actually dead. But I also feel like if I... Yeah, no, I'm 100% dead. So, I have to, Alex. And what I'll do is I'll just zap, Earthshock. And at this point, if I'm dead, I'm dead. But if I'm not dead, I've got double Lava Burst and he's dead. So it's not gonna happen. I'm gonna take 9. He's gonna have Leroy. Well, then again, Leroy is not lethal. Leroy is technically not lethal. I don't think so. But he's probably got a bunch of other stuff. Like this. And poisons. Maybe not poisons. Okay. Well, that is far-fetched. What is he doing? Sap... Alex. Okay.
What can I blast for you?
Is he... Okay. Well, he's dead then. I knew I had to take a chance on that one. All right. Perfect. That sounds really good. And I'm really happy about the performance of this deck overall. Yeah, I definitely recommend giving it a try. Now, it is a little weird, and you will not always be able to do everything you want, but it is possible to deal 43 damage to your opponent in one turn, and that can beat even Warrior. So you have to consider this as an OTK deck, but sometimes you know, you will have to rely on other strategies, and that is why you are actually running Chef Nomi in the deck. So overall, Quite a fun deck. I definitely appreciated it, and I hope you guys do too. That's pretty much it for today's video, and of course I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.